Hey kids, today we are going back to day number 6 on the creation timeline and talking about God's best creation ever, us. So get ready. Now, y'all remember what happened after God created all the animals and stuff, right?
Yeah, about that.
She just said we were created on day 6. Weren't you listening, Pastor Shane?
He's always listening.
That's not true, Monty. But nonetheless, we, us, you kids, and these 3 are all made unique by God.
Like, what does that even mean?
Okay, so let's start at the beginning.
All the way back to day number 1? Bonkers.
No. Not that far back. Back to when God said,
Let us make human beings in our image. To be like us, they will rule over the earth. They'll rule over the fish, the birds, the animals, and all the small animals and the big animals, all animals.
So God created human beings in his own image. Do you hear that? His own image!
So?
Yeah, okay.
don't you understand what a big deal this is?
Clearly, they do not understand. I made you in my image. That means I made you all to look like me in some ways. And I didn't do that with any other thing, animal or fish.
That's a big deal, kids. Think about it. We are the only things that have a relationship with God. We are the only beings created to serve him, created to love him, and we are his favorites.
I'm his favorite? Me? But what about those kids? Out there?
They are God's favorites too. We are his favorite creatures.
Even me? Like, what about when I mess up and don't live right?
Even when you mess up and don't live right, you are still his favorite.
And that makes us unique?
Partly because no other animal or living thing even comes close to looking like us, relating like us, thinking like us. We are able to use our imaginations. We can create art. We can dance. We can sing. We can build magnificent buildings. We can play musical instruments. We can think and do math. We can read. And unlike any other creature on earth, we can worship.
Wow! I never thought about it that way.
And God told us to guard and watch over the earth, to take care of it and rule over all other life and living creatures. He didn't say that to the apes. He didn't say that to the birds. Of course, he doesn't want any of us being mean to any animals, but he wants us to care for them.
Good point.
Not only that, but the Bible says that God gave us his breath after he made us from the dirt of the earth, along with all the plants and fruit trees.
So, God made us to look like him, and he gave us his breath.
Yep, and you know what else he did?
Well, no. But I want to know.
God treasured us so much that he sent Jesus so that when we mess up, we can still get to him through Jesus. He didn't send Jesus for anyone but us.
So, he values us so much that when Adam and Eve sinned, he planned to send Jesus so we could have a relationship with him again?
That's a great way to say it. God values me, he values them, and he values each of you, made uniquely in his image. And in the end, God said,
Everything I've made is good. Very good.